of finding the path of carefully considered choice, not the path of least resistance. Wilsonville believes commuter rail is the result of such choices. We believe West will become an indispensable part of the ongoing growth of our West Side economic community. Area residents will now have a viable choice for commuting to their West Side jobs. People living along the West Corridor will now have a reliable alternative to slow, frustrating traffic and the stress of negotiating uncertain, variable commute times. West Side employers will now have a strong recruitment tool, giving one more reason why our communities make a great place to live and work. Together, we have the ability to learn from the past. We have the ability to consider what we want for our future. We have the ability to create the better communities that we imagine. This new commuter rail system is a beginning, an investment, a promise that our days ahead will be better because we are determined to make them so. Our commitment is to making great places of all our unique towns. We look forward with excitement toward the next idea, the next project, the next innovation. I hope you will all join in as we continue work to make this the great place we are proud to call home.
Well, thank you very much to be able to hear from all three mayors, actually now all four mayors along the alignment. But this project spanned two different governors, and the support of governors were absolutely key to be able to make this come together. To sign the legislation that allowed the appropriation of water-backed dollars to be able to be used to help fund this project. They needed to be able to be approved through the Federal Rail Administration's designee through the Oregon Department of Transportation. Here with us, representing Governor Ted Kulongoski, is his Senior Transportation Advisor, Chris Warner. Chris?
Thank you, Fred. I appreciate everyone being here, and especially the history on this. In my youth, when I was a field rep for Congresswoman First, I remember working on this project, and never thought it would take this long, but it's lovely to be here. First of all, on behalf of the governor, I just want to thank everyone for being here. The governor has, as many of you know, has stressed transportation for the upcoming session, and certainly looking at different modes of transportation, and not just roads and bridges, is absolutely one of our top priorities. So as the cold days of January and February go towards the warmer times of June and May, and there's a bill down in Salem that deals with transportation funding, I want to encourage everyone to be down there, because in order to make these projects, the one we have now is wonderful, but going into the future, we're going to need additional resources, and the work of all of you to show that this success can be replicated in other places in the state. So just on behalf of the governor, I want to thank all of you for being here, and let's go.
Thanks, Chris. We ended up oftentimes thinking that this is kind of the commuter railroad, and that it's all about making sure, it's all about making sure that the commuter side works. But don't forget, this is an active freight railroad, controlled and operated by another entity. And if it were not for the partnership with that entity, Portland Western, it would not be possible. As we oftentimes like to note, and as they like to note, they like to carry freight that doesn't talk back.
Oh.
But with us today from Portland Western, the president of Portland Western here for us is Billy Eason. And it's been a great pleasure to be able to work with Billy in the short time he's been leading Portland Western to really bring this partnership that is going to be a multi-decade partnership together and to be able to be launched on a very positive footing. Billy?
Thank you. I'm the last one up here standing, so
members brief. I have only been here a few months, but one of the things that I can say about the TriMet team and the Portland Weston employees that are working on this project, we truly have a professional team, and they're doing an outstanding job, and I think we need to give them a round of applause because they're going to make it happen. The other thing, I can speak as a regional railroad freight carrier. We are proud, a little excited, a lot excited about Monday. I think I'm speaking on behalf of, again, the TriMet team as well as the Portland and Weston team. This is a first for us. We're a freight railroad. We're venturing off into Never Never Land. As it's been said before, this was a passenger rail line in 1908 until 1933, and here we are back again. And so our sleepy regional railroad has turned into a fast-track commuter line, and we are learning as we go. But I can assure you of one thing, and the TriMet team and the P&W team from day one, they focused on safety of operations. So all the planning and everything that's gone into this is safety first. And I am certain that we're going to have a superb service for the community, a dependable, safe, reliable service, and we look forward to working with everyone in the future. Thank you.
Well, thanks, Billy. It really is an exciting launch, and you now have heard from virtually all of our speakers. I just have to finish up here, but I do want to be able to thank that we TriMet are really led by a very strong and very effective board of directors, and we have three of our board members here. Board President George Passador, and we're very pleased he's here. And board members Rick Van Beveren from Washington County, as well as board member Bob Williams from Clackamas County, since we are in Baltimore. I also want to be able to thank our contractors. You know, we TriMet, although we obviously oversee this effort, it's the people that are actually doing the work in the field. And John Bullier is here from Stacy and Whitbeck. That's been absolutely a key sponsor. Steve Clark from the community newspapers has been just an incredible sponsor as well. Thank you, Steve. And Bob Post from URS. Just, again, another key element. Our refreshments this morning are provided by Whole Foods and by, as mentioned by Danny Doyle, by Beaverton Bakery. One of my fondest places, my parents would always take me there after they picked me up from the theater down in Beaverton. So I have very fond memories of that. I hope you all will enjoy that food as well. But there are many other contractors that have been a part of this. The consultants who have been a part of the operation to be able to put this together, to be able to have all the other players that have been absolutely key in this. And they are going to be a part of the celebration over the next week along at each of the stations as people have a chance to be able to first experience riding it. We have listed their participation on a banner. I won't go through all of those, but I do want to be able to say that it really has been a tremendous partnership. With that, I'd like to be able to say in closing, everybody will pick up their hats here on the podium. Hats off to everyone who have made this happen. Thank you. Now, let's get the state's first commuter rail line rolling. All aboard! All aboard!
It's West time.
Come on.